the first upload on the channel. And what I want to share in this video is what I've been doing to improve my playing speed. Now, I've only been playing for about a year and a half or so, like really practicing a lot. And I've wanted to get more dexterity, strength in my hand, and just overall get to a point where I feel like I'm playing more fluid and naturally. And so I've been focusing a lot on pentatonic scales. I've been focusing a lot on it in the scale of G major. And I wanted to just share what I've been doing for the last couple of weeks to improve my speed at playing scales. So I've been using a metronome app on my phone called Natural Metronome, which allows me to set the beats per minute as well as the clicks per beat. And I've been practicing using 16th notes. So I started at 50 beats per minute playing 16th notes. So that means on each click I'm playing four notes, and then on the next click I'm starting the next four notes. So it's 1 E and then click, 1 E and click, 1 E and a click. So I've been starting out at 50 beats per minute, which was very slow, but it was kind of I'll play it for you how fast 50 beats per minute here, but it was very slow, but it allowed me to start thinking in my head about landing that fifth note on the next tap. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and I've been using an exercise, which I'll share here in just a second, what I've been doing to practice a lot at this beats per minute. And then I'm going up to, once I do that exercise, I go up. Now this is 55 beats per minute. So 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and I practice this, I'll practice through my scales each time, and then, let me pause this. And then as long as I'm still playing comfortably, I keep going up. After I do my exercise, I go up 5 more beats per minute. So I'll go up to 60 beats per minute. So it's a little faster. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and right? And I'll keep doing this exercise. I'll keep doing the exercise and increasing the beats per minute by 5 until I start to fall apart. And even then, and by fall apart, I mean I can't play very good. And even then, I'll keep pushing. I'll play a little bit sloppy. I'll just try to keep my notes in time and play a little bit sloppy. And I'll push that all the way till it just basically isn't making any sense. And over the last few weeks of continually doing that, continually pushing the limits on what I can play at the beats per minute that I'm trying to play at, the beats per minute have been getting higher. My quarter notes have slowly started getting cleaner and faster and cleaner and faster, or my 16th notes, sorry. And now I've kind of gotten up to 85, 90, and it starts to fall off around 90 beats per minute, like quite heavily. My goal is to get to 120 beats per minute playing 16th notes, because I think that is a good place to be. It starts to feel like it sounds musical when you're playing scales, as boring as scales are, but it gets you playing a lot of scales. So I'll show you what I'm doing. We'll play this at 60 beats per minute. This is usually where I warm up. And I'm playing a pentatonic scale in all positions. This is really just for me to practice getting as many notes played as I can. I want to play, I think I calculated over 1,000 notes when I'm practicing, and it's just getting tons of finger strength workout. It's getting tons of strumming and coordination practice for me, and I'm really starting to notice the improvements. So I'll do my best to play on camera. It's a bit of a mental thing here starting out, but I'm sure the videos over time will get better. But so first, and I think I've had some conversations with people, they don't know how to use a metronome. So as I mentioned before, when I'm playing 16th notes, right, the 5th note is landing on the 2nd click. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and I'll play this scale up and then down, and then I'll move to the next position. Now I'm just going to play this with alternate picking, going through all the positions. Oop, and I still make mistakes because I'm still not great at playing guitar, and playing guitar on camera is a totally new thing. And I'm going to play this all the way down the neck of the guitar. And it's really helped me with some of these higher positions here. But the pentatonic shapes just repeat over and over, and then I'll come back up. Oh, making mistakes. And I'm trying to keep note, I'm playing in time. Oh, I want to get used to playing to that metronome click. And basically I'm just going to follow this all the way up back to where we started. Playing all the pentatonic shape positions. And I'll tell you something in a minute what this actually, or what this taught me accidentally along the way was something else. So I'll do that. So I'll do that all the way up and down at the beats we're at, 60, and then I'll do it starting on the high string. So starting on the high E's. But instead of going back up, I move to the next position, and this is helping me locate the positions quickly from the high strings. And then I'll just follow that all the way to the end and then come all the way back up again. And then when I'm done, the thing that I've learned is where the root note is for all those scales. So we start here because we're starting with the G major. That's my root note, and the fifth note is going to be the next root note. So here's the next G. And so now I'm starting to know where all the G's are. We've got the G here, we've got the G here, we've got the G here. And if you follow that pattern along by using the fifth note in your scales, you'll find the rest of the G's quite easily, and you can actually start your scales from there. So this is a G here, 2, 3, there's a scale, right? So then we've got the rest of the G's that are easy to locate because we're repeating the pattern, right? This is the major scale right here, and this is the major scale right here. So this is going to be a G on the 12th, 14th fret, no, 15th fret, and it's going to be a G on the 3rd. But that's not really the point. The point is that the volume of notes that I'm playing is really improving my hand strength. My hand is aching less when I have a lot of sessions because I've been playing a lot of notes. My coordination between my strumming hand and my picking fingers, or my picking hand, and playing the notes, pressing the frets, has been a lot stronger. So I keep doing that. We're at 60 beats per minute. I'll go up to 65 beats per minute, and I'll do that entire thing, entire set of scales once again. I'll start at the major scale, right? Go all the way up, go all the way down. I'll go all the way down the fret, all the way down the neck, all the frets, all the way up the neck again, and then I'll start from the high strings, do the same thing. So same thing, we're gonna follow that pattern, and then we're gonna do it this way. Right, and I do that in 5 beats per minute increments. Just keep repeating that. And then what starts to happen is you'll start to reach a faster point where you can't keep up. So I'm going to move this to 80 because I know that's where I start to fall apart. Now when I started out doing this, I couldn't do 80 beats per minute. I couldn't even do 70 beats per minute. But after a couple weeks of practicing this as many days as I could, and starting my practice routines by playing scales in a huge volume of notes, I'm slowly getting faster and faster, and it's really helped. And so, you know, I can go all the way up to, I'll show you what happens when I start to fail. So let's get to 90 beats per minute. Starts to get sloppier and sloppier as I go, but your brain is getting used to hearing all the notes coming at a quicker speed. And slowly what happens is I find the metronome, these quick beats that keep coming over and over don't seem so quick. As you get used to the higher pace, the faster speed of the metronome, it starts to slow down in your head. And as you get better and more improved, you're not panicking, you're just going with the flow more. And I hope with a few more weeks or maybe months, because I know guitar takes forever, you know, this is 100 beats per minute. When I first started, 100 beats per minute was completely, I could barely, you know, understand where each click started. And this is still too fast for me, but. So when I start to get really too fast and start to fall off too much, I don't do the entire position. I just do the 5 notes, or the 4 notes. Try to do it in time. So I'm doing the different position. And you're seeing me just raw practice and make mistakes, but I'll do shorter bursts. And with doing shorter bursts, it slowly helped me connect the dots with the higher pace of the metronome. And so the next practice session, I might be able to do a few more than 4 notes at the higher speed. And slowly, I start to get the entire position at a higher speed. And this has really helped improve over the last few weeks, how fast I can play scales. Because as I mentioned before, I could barely play 60 beats per minute playing 16th notes. And now I'm getting close to hitting 100 beats per minute. So that's it. That's the simple exercise, is a real focused 15 minutes at the start of my practice session, give or take. It can take 20 or 30 minutes if you're playing at a slower beats per minute. But I try to get you know, an array of 30 to 40 beats per minute from start to finish. So if I'm starting at 60, I'm aiming to end at 100 beats per minute. And as I move up, I'm you know, starting at 70, 75, I'm trying to push to 105, 110 towards my practice session. Because I find that, you know, about 30 to 40 beats per minute is the separation between feeling too slow, warming up, and I start to fall apart because I can't play that fast yet. But I'm getting there. So anyways, that's what I've been working on this week, and I thought it might be helpful for you guys if you want to follow along with my playing progress. And that's how I've been getting faster playing my scales, which has helped in a ton of other areas, which I'll talk about in future videos, because it's really helped me understand other things like intervals and chords and bar chords by playing the scales. So there you go. If you enjoyed this video, hit subscribe, because I'm going to keep uploading more videos of my playing practice and progress and things that I've been learning along the way playing guitar.